Welcome back. In this lesson we're going to start with a little watercolor mixed media picture. We're going to make this dragonfly. You're going to have a couple different color choices to go through, but before we get started on the actual drawing, we're going to do a lot of direct drawing, which is you following along and kind of learning about some things. Things we're going to be learning about are using shapes, alright, to make big ideas and filling the paper from side to side and top to bottom. We're also going to look at and review overlapping right here in the wings and show you how the overlapping works. And then we're going to work on a bunch of different watercolor techniques as we move through after we get done with the drawing. And we'll be using a Sharpie, and we will also then be using some chalk pastels or soft pastels here to kind of echo some of the swirling that happens with our watercolor washes that we do. So to get started, I used a 15 by 11 sheet of paper. You could use any size paper, but that's what I used for our purposes. And you're going to get your paper and start with it by writing your name. I'm going to write Mr. Lundgren. On the back, write your grade number and then your homeroom teacher. Okay? When you get that finished, flip your paper over like this so that you have your paper facing up. Then we're going to start by drawing a circle for the head of the dragonfly and draw it a little bit down so you have some room for the antenna. Just draw lightly. We will be sharpieing over this, but draw lightly. There's my circle. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of draw an oval, and this is for the main body that we're going to attach the wings on. And you want to leave just a little bit of space in between those two shapes. Then we're going to draw a long line, curve down at the bottom, and a long line back up, and then curve right there at the top, and keep those two shapes. So you have three shapes. We have the head, the abdomen, the thorax, and the abdomen. All right, now we're going to get on to the wings. The wings, we want them to be symmetrical. So that means, symmetrical means that they look exactly the same on both sides. If we divided this picture down the center, both sides of our picture look pretty much the same. So we're going to draw, I'm going to start here on the thorax and kind of go out and curve up all the way out to the edge of the paper. And I'm going to curve down, and then I'm going to come back towards the thorax and make kind of like the top of an exclamation point. Notice how my lines overlapped right here. Okay, that's what we want. We're going to erase that in just a minute. And then do the other side exactly the same. Try your best to do it exactly the same on both sides. If it's a little bit off, that's okay. Okay, mine is a little bit off, but we'll live with that. This one's a little narrower than that one, but that's okay. Next, we're going to move on to the other wings. As we looked at in the pictures, we noticed that the second set of wings is underneath the first set, and it's going to come, and they're a little bit smaller, so they're going to come down like that, angle over to the thorax, and go right up like that. Just a curved line. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side, a curved line down, over, and then back up like that. So we've got our wings attached to our body there. All right, now we've got that done. We're going to work on the eyes. We're just going to do a curved line here for the eyes and a curved line here for the eye. And then you can come from this straight out here, and I just did a swirl like that with a little circle on the end. And over here, a swirl like that with a little circle on the end. Okay, so there's our final drawing of our dragonfly. When you get that done, give me a thumbs up and let me know you're ready, and we'll start the next video.